Racing on Saturday at Pukekohe Park on a heavy 11 track. We kick off the 7-race card with race 1, a maiden over the 2,100 metres. Lothbrook at 360, Gutsy Gussie at 480, 450 about Sienna Grace, and 520 about Jolly Zam, who's been good in the last two, Jason.
The two horses, Aidan, that I was considering, Lothbrook and also Sienna Grace, and in the end I went with Sienna Grace's a nice little each way. It's not quite an each way price, so a small win bet.
I thought the run of Jolly Zam last time out and also two back had merit. Let's get you on to the second, and this one is the Sanyong 2100, it's a rating 72, a fair over that 21. We've got 450 about Blend Back Duke Woman, Where Are You, the stablemate at 450. 475, she's all playing back from the Tomananui Cup last time out. Century Miss St Saturnin at 625 and 650 for Wooden Edge.
Yeah, Wooden Edge has been a really hard one to follow. I've been waiting for him to strike form because we know he's very capable. The market very even. Where Are You, I thought, was an excellent run at New Plymouth against the pattern last time, had to work from a wide draw. I'm not quite sure about the really heavy track, and I think it is going to be very heavy at Pukekohe tomorrow. But on a standard heavy track, I think she's going to be one of the harder horses to beat. I
was liking Wooden Edge here. I just thought the horse has been undone by tempo a lot in the last couple, and maybe a chance to get back. Okay, the third is a rating 72 here over the 1,200 metres. Favouritism with Call Me Bob at $4, looking for 3 straight. You're getting 480 about Midnight Runner, who's trained on the track. 720 about Blue 22 and 650 for Santa Monica, who might be a risk on a heavy track.
I agree with you about Santa Monica being a risk on a heavy track. We saw that last time. She's just not quite as effective, I don't think.
She's in good form, though.
She's in great form, and that's the thing that you're trying to have to weigh up. She'll be at peak fitness. There won't be any knock on that. But Midnight Runner's the horse that I thought was... by default, I ended up going back to Midnight Runner. Should be in a reasonable place. It's just how he quite gets through the conditions.
Yeah, the runs leading in have both been good. I've got the horse mapped in the trail, so it should be somewhere near there. And I give Merceller a bit of a chance at a double-figure price. Okay, on to the fourth. This one, a maiden of the 1,400 metres, really open race. $8 answer back. Anato 7, 550 the only way. You're getting 10 suspense, $6 for Langbean and Palamedes as well. And if we scroll up, you'll see those other runners as well. Best of those at 20s is Lady Henrietta. Tough race, Jason.
A really hard race, so I've gone for a horse that's at a price. Ted Talks is at 12. Prepared to forgive the run last time where he got back at Uakaka on a track that's just, I think, too good for him. He's by Z. He showed prior to that he wasn't too bad behind Akoya Pearl, and what's an okay form race for this at Hastings. So I think being by Z, he's a chance to get through the conditions, and being drawn wide even by race 4 might be fine.
Yeah, I gave Langbean a chance, just a horse who is on the improve at the moment. On to the race 5, this one, the Martins Smoky Morgan Memorial over the 1,400 metres, where icing on the cake at 450 has the same price as Muteki, a couple of runs. We've got Donovan Mansour back riding in New Zealand there, of course, good to see him back. Socially excited at 550. He's been a bit disappointing, but was consistent last preparation and some sort of chance. Further down, a bit of money for Teddy Bogrod.
I can't say I had a massive opinion on this race either way. Icing on the cake being joint favourite with Muteki. Socially excited, I think that's short enough going off the last start. Sun Jeans you might consider speaking at 12, but you've got to forgive it a little bit as well. So overall, it's not a race that I'm prepared to bet too significantly into.
One point that got me about icing on the cake was it did run that fastest last 600 of that last start race at Rotorua, and that was against the pattern of the race. So there was just enough about that horse, and had beaten home Arctic Storm a couple of starts backward, second, 2 back. Okay, let's get you on to the 6th, the Honui 1,600 race of the day, rating 82 over the 1,600 metres. Do I Know You's been competitive in group races, 520, 580 Waipipi Lad, 780 He's Cavalier, 240 about Very Flash, who's been in good form but up in grade, and 780 Irish Miss.
I was very clear, Aidan, on Do I Know You being the best value in the race at $5.20. Hugely significant, the 4 kilo claim of Taiki Yanagita. So down to 57.5, only conceding Very Flash a 1.5 kilos. And I know he looks like he's on an upward plane, but Do I Know You at Trentham a couple of starts ago comes out of what has to be one of the leading form references. We've seen it pay dividends with Rosewood and Platinum Command and Des. all performing well. So I think that's red hot to me. So I'm happy with the 520.
Yeah, I agree with you, Jason. I thought our Irish Mist was maybe a bit of a value play in the race as well. Last of the 7 is the Denison Leo Brady Construction 1600. It's a rating 65 event here. $8 Armour Garden Kirk Kinterlock, 520 Like a Warrior and Fly to the Moon at 450. You're getting 580 It's a Kind of Magic and 720 Miss Campbell, and an open way to finish the 7-race card.
Yeah, sure is. I was prepared to spec Armour Guard. I know he's got a little bit of weight, but he's not conceding too much to others. There are a few horses with 3 kilo claims which are significant, and maybe Like a Warrior, another one that might get through conditions. So I was considering the 1 and the 4, but again, this race wasn't one that I had that much confidence in.
Yeah, I was the same. Fly to the Moon was good in winning last time out, but this is obviously a step up, but it's a very even open race. Good luck if you're betting at Pukekohe, and our coverage here on the Punters Lounge.